So I'm at the Hub Temple, dedicated to Ramses III. I hear that this is one of the most greatly preserved temples of ancient Egypt. Wow, look at this. Wow. I'm beginning to see that there are many variations of patterns and design principles in ancient Egypt, but considering the fact that it has spawned a time over 2,000 years, is it correct? 3,000 years. It's no wonder. But even so, this great variation of design and architecture structure is something astonishing. And I'm approaching this great gate, and it's covered with inscriptions and figures and so on. These figures very well preserved. So I'm walking through the corridors, and there's a man explaining. I think they're from Brazil. Wow, look at this. Wow. But when I come to these places, I tend to be, very unprepared. I like the first impact of seeing these things, and if need be, I might actually make some research later after I have visited the place. Because for me, that is, I think, the most purest form of experience. Not to know things before, but to wow, wow, this pattern of inscriptions, quite amazing. So this, I like to have first impact, first encounter. It's quite impressive to walk through these columns decorated so meticulously. The intensity of it, not only the individual inscriptions, but the collective energy together makes such a deep impact on my heart. And look at that. And presumably, the cognitive system, if you like, of the ancient Egyptians would have been quite similar to our own. So that the impact that these patterns are making on us today would be basically the same as the impact that these inscriptions were making on the minds of the ancient Egyptians. So look at these. And these are arts. I mean, we have arts, but we have the separation of art and life and art and politics and so on. But here, it's integrated. So we have art museums and the so-called white cubes. And in these, we treat artworks as something that are replaceable. But here, it's an integrated whole. And everything is, look at this. Wow, that's a new chamber. Look at the inscriptions of the inner chamber. Wonderful. So in a sense, these inscriptions are the Wikipedia of the humanity who lived in Egypt at the time. These are representations of their understanding of the world as they knew it, the value systems and aesthetics and political statements and action, speech acts, and so if we something equivalent to this, it will be probably on the web, where we aggregate our knowledge and try to be our best selves. Amazing. So there are many small chambers, and this is one of them. In the ancient days, each room would have had some functions. And I wonder what people were like at those times. Oh, there's a pigeon there. Hello, pigeon. So here's a pigeon looking at us. I wonder if there have been pigeons in ancient times. I wonder how they're looking on us. Oh, these like this. Pigeon, hello pigeon. Can you tell us the truth, absolute truth of this world? Hello pigeon, can you tell us the absolute truth, please? We see a series of statues. Quite impressive if you imagine the scale. Ancient times. So this giant statue, I impressed that peoples of ancient times, and many people actually came to see this statue right here. There are inscriptions, graffiti of ancient times, which themselves are kind of relics. Amazing, isn't it? In the middle of nowhere,